Hey guys, today we're going to be taking a look at some new pouches from Wandrd. They have come out with a new line of toiletry bags and tech organizers. And it seems like many companies are coming out with these type of accessories nowadays as remote work is becoming more popular or as people are having to work from home more regularly. These type of items are very useful for keeping all of your stuff easy to find and easy to move around. I'm particularly a big fan of modular packing as well when I'm trying to travel more minimally. And so it's also exciting to see companies building out their own ecosystem of these accessories as they're normally meant to pair with other offerings from their lines. And so Wandrd is no stranger to coming out with modular accessories. Their camera cubes integrate super well with their bags. I've loved using the Provoke 21 and the Duo Day Pack, so I was very curious to see what they would bring to their line of pouches. And so I've been testing these out for the past couple of weeks, and so far it's been a great experience. I really love how well built they are. They offer just the right amount of organization, and their size is really great for minimal travel. So I'm excited to share them with you guys, and I want to thank the company for sending the pouches for me to test out. And with all that being said, let's go ahead and jump in. Starting off with the overall aesthetic, both pouches have a very minimal and techie vibe that fits right in with the rest of Wandrd's ecosystem, so I really love the simplicity here. The pouches come in a few different sizes. The tech pouch comes in a small, a medium, and a large, and then the toiletry bag comes in just a large and a medium. I have the medium size for both pouches, so they actually look very, very similar from the outside. It's very hard to even tell which is which. And so they both have a similar 420D ripstop material construction. This material feels highly weather resistant and durable, which is very important for both a toiletry bag and a tech pouch. And they have some great YKK aqua guarded zippers all around. And then I really love the use of these zipper pulls that Wandrd has on their bags. You can just get a nice grip and open things up really easily. And the main way that I've been able to actually distinguish between the tech bag and the toiletry bag in these sizes is that the zipper on the tech pouch actually goes down a little bit further than it does on the toiletry bag. So as you can see, it's a very, very subtle difference. Besides that, they just look almost identical. As far as the dimensions, each of these is about 2 liters in the medium size. And to me, this is kind of the perfect minimal travel pouch size. I love pouches that are these size because they can hold more than enough, but they don't take up that much space in a tightly packed bag. So it's a really great balance here, and I love that even when both of these are fully packed out, they don't get super bulky, so I can just toss them into a quick access pocket on one of the travel bags that I like to use. And also with the system that Wandrd has included here, you can actually attach them to the outside of some of their bags. So we'll be showing what these look like with both the Provoke and the Duo Day Pack. You can see they have these butterfly clips that open up and close very securely. And so really nice how you can integrate that with their existing ecosystem. And then both pouches also have some great handles that allow you to just reach into a bag and pull them out easily. And so on the bottom, you also have a really nice handle so that when you're holding the pouch, you can open it up and you don't have to worry about dropping it. So really nice, thoughtful details, even in something as simple and small as these medium pouches. And so they just feel like they're gonna hold up well and keep all the items protected from the elements. And so breaking off, I'm gonna take a quick look at each pouch individually to show you what's inside. But before I do that, I did wanna do a few size comparisons with some of the pouches that I normally like to use. So first up, I have the Air Travel Kit, which is one of my favorite toiletry bags. And you can see that that's a little bit bigger than the medium pouch here. You can see that it's taller. And so again, just able to save some space. And then I also have the Air Dot Kit, which is one of my go-tos for toiletry bags. And you can see, again, both the tech pouch and the toiletry bag are gonna be smaller, so they're gonna take up less space, which is absolutely phenomenal when I'm trying to travel with one bag. And then one last note before diving into the pouches themselves, one of the bonuses with this clip system that we mentioned a little bit earlier is that Wandrd has also come out with a strap that you can attach using the same style of clips that will actually convert these pouches into a quick sling bag. If you're just traveling and you don't want to take an additional day bag with you and you just want something that can hold some of your smaller essentials, then it's really great that you can use something like this strap so that you can wear the pouch with you, particularly if you buy one of the larger versions. It might give you some extra flexibility with what you can carry with you using this strap. And so the first pouch that we're going to dive into is the toiletry bag. And again, this is the medium size. And one of the saddest things that I noticed from the large to the medium size is that the medium version does not include a hook so that you can hang this up when you're in a bathroom. The large version does seem to have that, so that would have been a nice inclusion here. It doesn't feel like it would have taken up that much extra space, but besides that, this is the perfect dop kit size for me. And so it's a very simple layout. On the outside, you just have one quick access pocket. It doesn't have any sort of special lining on the inside here, but it offers plenty of space and volume. I like this extra volume as it gives you flexibility with what you can store in here. You can put something a little bit bulkier, like this little pomade case that I have here. I just have something small to take with me on trips. And then in this compartment, I just used it to toss in some of the other smaller items that I normally have with me. So I have a contact case, and then I have a disposable razor, and then I tossed in a nail clipper as well. So just really simple, no sort of internal organization in here, but plenty of space for anything that you need. And then diving into the main area, you have a zipper that opens up pretty wide. Again, not so wide that everything will fall out, and that's good, particularly with this pouch, because as you can see, there's not a lot of internal organization. So I just have some large bottles just kind of thrown in, which is fine with me. I normally just toss in a bunch of items like this into my dop kits because these items are normally tough to kind of organize, particularly when you have a smaller pouch like this. But I was still surprised with how many of these bottles I was actually able to fit. So I tossed in a little body wash. I have a travel size contact solution, a small shaving cream to use with my razor, and then I tossed in a full-size deodorant as well, just to kind of showcase how much it can hold. And then on the inside, you can see plenty of space and volume. I like that this kind of stays upright when you place this down on a bathroom counter or something like that, or if you're at the airport, you can rest this down and reach in and grab what you need, and it doesn't, kind of fall over. And then taking a look at these sides, you do have a little bit of internal organization. Very simple here. You have two elastic kind of mesh pockets, and I like the elasticity here, so you can place something a little bit larger when you need to. On the one here on the right, I just threw in a collapsible comb that I like to carry with me, and then I also have a travel sized floss in the other one. And then moving to the left side of the compartment, you have a very simple elastic band that's going to be a great spot to store your toothbrush. And you have a little cover here where you can put in the head of the toothbrush when you're not using it to prevent anything from getting wet, and also just keep that area protected from some of the other bacteria and dirt that might be in this compartment. So you can get that out really easily. And then besides that, there's not really any other organization. So again, very simple. You have a little bit of extra space in the larger version, and again, that hook. But for my purposes, this is definitely going to quickly become the dop kit that I use the most when I'm trying to travel a little bit more minimally. And then moving over to the Tech Pouch, this again is the medium version, so it has a similar layout to the Toiletry Bag. On the outside, you have, again, one quick access pocket. One thing that I wanted to note on the zippers, particularly for the Tech Pouch, is it would have been nice to have a zipper garage. As you can see, you can close it almost all the way, but there's a small gap where water could potentially get in. And one of the differences with this pocket and the Toiletry Bag is that you actually have a nice soft fleece lining on the inside here. If you wanted to place something like your phone or anything a little bit more delicate, it's going to help protect against scratching. I didn't place my phone in here at the moment, but I did toss in my Samsung T5 portable hard drive. I also threw in a pair of AirPods, and then I have a small USB memory stick that I use with my phone. So plenty of space in here, similar volume to what we saw on the Toiletry Bag. And then moving into the main compartment, as mentioned earlier, the biggest difference that helps me kind of distinguish between the two is that the zipper goes down a little bit further, so it opens up slightly wider. Particularly, this works well because you have these little gussets on the side and the accordion style organization that we'll take a closer look at in just a second. So it prevents the bag from opening up too flat and having everything falling out, but it's wide enough that I can place this at a table or a coffee shop while I'm working and just easily be able to reach in and grab what I need, or be able to at least see everything that's in the different compartments. And so, you just have this one main area. The large tech kit is going to have a little bit more space. This layout works perfectly for me and the items that I normally like to have with me. So starting on the left side here, you have a few elastic mesh pockets on the wall of this area. And so same elasticity that we saw in the Toiletry Bag. I like this material. It feels durable, provides a lot of flexibility with what you can store. I just used this middle pocket as it's the largest, and I tossed in a lightning cable with the power brick that I like to have to charge my phone. And then in this middle section, you have a few slip pockets that have this accordion style layout. So, they kind of alternate. You have one big one here and then a larger compartment, and then it goes back and forth. So it's a very interesting layout, similar to what we've seen in bags such as the Moment Tech organizer and also the Troubadour caboodle case, they both have this style of organization, which works really well and keeps everything nice and organized. And so starting off here at the back, I just tossed in my Apple Magic Mouse. It's a very simple slip pocket here, plenty of volume for anything a little bit bigger that I would have wanted to store. And then all the way down here, you have a spot for my power brick. This is the one that I use with my MacBook Pro. Again, fitting in here very comfortably, plenty of flexibility. And then on the back, you have the largest pocket in this area, which is where I just tossed in a lot of these smaller items that I didn't really have anywhere else to place. You know, that's one of the things with a smaller tech organizer is you have less slots to kind of keep everything where you want. So for me, this works fine. It allows me to gather everything that I want. And in this pocket, I tossed in a little stand that I use for my tablet and my phone. I tossed in a little USB-C hub for my laptop. Then I have the USB to USB cable that I use for my laptop that goes with the power brick that we just saw. And then I also threw in the cable that goes with my Samsung portable hard drive. And the last cable that I have here, because I like to have a ton of cables with me as backup, is this multi-port cable that has all of the connectors that I might normally need. So now with that empty, you can see nice amount of space here, no other kind of pocketing down near the bottom. And then on the back of this compartment, you have a few elastic bands that are going to be great for storing something like a pen or a stylus, which is what I currently have here, just a simple stylus. And then I also tossed in a lightning to HDMI dongle that I like to use to plug my phone into a TV when needed. So really nice, simple layout here. I was impressed with just how much I was able to store. I really love simpler pouches like these. This reminded me a lot of the Bellroy Classic pouch. So again, not going overkill with the organization. I feel like it always allows you to store more stuff. And much like we saw with the toiletry bag, this smaller footprint is going to quickly make this my go-to tech pouch for any sort of travel that I'm going to be doing. And so to wrap up, it's been a great experience testing out the Wandrd toiletry bag and tech organizer over the past few weeks. And you can currently purchase these on Wandrd site starting at about $39 for the medium version of the toiletry bag and $45 for the medium version of the tech organizer. The pricing will vary a bit depending on the size that you get, but generally, given the features and build quality of these pouches, I think it's a pretty reasonable price, and it definitely compares well to other similar pouches in these price ranges. And if you're curious to check out similar pouches and organizers, I recommend that you take a look at the roundup video that I did for some of my favorite slim organizer pouches that are going to be great for one bag travel. I also recommend checking out videos such as the Moment Travelwear Collection video that I did recently, where it showcases some of the pouches in Moment's collection, and also videos such as the ones that I've done for the Air Travel Kit or the Heim Planet Dock Kit, which are some of my favorite toiletry bags. And if there are any similar options that you think I should feature on the channel, as always, please let me know in the comments. And I want to thank the company again for sending the pouches for me to test out. And if you found this video helpful, please give us a like. And if you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss any upcoming videos, and we'll see you in the next one.